Hey everyone, this is my podcast. I haven't started a podcast name yet, but I just have to start somewhere, so I'm starting right now. Um, I can't believe how difficult it is that just starting a podcast and just starting to talk is because, man, I've been having a lot of things going through my head, and the reason why I made this podcast is so I could get it out there. Um, I don't know where this is gonna go, and that's fine, but um, again, we have to. I have to start somewhere, so I might as well start now. Um, I'm gonna take this opportunity to talk to myself, and this is what I want to tell myself. All right, you started this project now. Yeah, I know you're regretting buying the camera. Look at the positive. You got a good, really good camera. You got a really good microphone. Let's make the most out of it. All right. So a friend sent me something to motivate me. Check it out.
Remember my advice? Wait, no, just remember. Uh, my advice is. Oh wait, my advice is just remember. My advice is just remember to do it for your fucking self and express your fucking self and say what the fuck you want to say and not what you think other people want to hear. Okay? Do it as a fucking like you're talking to yourself. Do it. You know what I mean? Say what the fuck you want, when the fuck you want, and do what you want, and express yourself the way you fucking want. And anybody that doesn't like it can eat your fucking.
He's right, and that is totally my plan. My plan is to just kind of make it my own. Thanks, Aaron. I think it's important to have some kind of creative outlet, and making a podcast is my creative outlet. Um, just I'm trying. I'm still in the process of still trying to learn everything. I like how to make a podcast. What kind of gear you need still. What like how to play with sound so you can make your sound quality sound a lot more better than originally recorded. Um, so uh, again, for me, for my personal benefit, it's has to be for a creative outlet. Speaking about podcasts, let me show you some of the podcasts that I listen to. Up first, and it's from NPR. It's basically just the headlines in the morning news, just to keep up on the news for me. So I like that. They're pretty short, and I enjoy them. The next one is Stuff to Blow Your Mind. This one's really cool. It just talks about cool, weird, strange stuff out there that will, blow your mind. Next one is Duncan Trussell, a comedian. I really enjoy his storytelling and how he interviews other people and the subjects he talk about. Up after that is stuff they don't want you to know, and I like this one because it talks about the paranormal and weird stuff. But the people who host it are pretty down to earth, telling this whatever paranormal subject or conspiracy. Um, yeah, I really enjoy them. Radiolab, kind of similar to stuff that blows your mind. Brain stuff, just fun little facts about something. And usually these podcasts last about like 5 minutes or so. They're really fun to listen to. Next one is Me and Paranormal You, another paranormal podcast. I found this one by accident, I believe. I believe I discovered it from, I don't know, I was just bored and looked up, I think, videos about DMT, and that guy made a podcast episode about it, and I really enjoyed his voice, and I decided to listen to the rest of his episodes, and I really enjoy it. Next one is Nintendo Voice Chat, and that's the people who are from IGN.com, their Nintendo section, where they talk all things about Nintendo. Great way for me to keep up on Nintendo news. Next one, Joe Rogan Experience. Do I really have to say anything about it? I feel like everyone knows about Joe Rogan Experience, but yeah, I'm not even gonna bother describing it. Next one it's making sense. I believe before it was called Waking Up, but he changed it differently because his new meditation app is called Waking Up Meditation, and he didn't want that to be confused with his meditation app. I think I enjoy the title a lot more, making sense. Um, yeah, Sam Harris. He just gets some really awesome, smart people on his show and just talk about either politics or the consciousness or religion. Um, so I really enjoy it. I love Sam Harris. He's just like this logical powerhouse. Yeah, can't get enough of him. Next one is Sleep With Me. This is a great app to listen to snooze off to. Basically, this guy talks in a very mono-esque voice. Pretty boring. But that's kind of how it helps you sleep. How boring it sounds. So yeah, Bertcast. It's a podcast from Bert, the comedian Bert, and I enjoy listening to it. I haven't actually listened to it much. Honestly, to be truthfully honest, I don't think I ever really follow his episodes now. Maybe one of these days out of boredom I start listening to them again. Next one is by another comedian named I believe Shane Moss. I think that's his last name, Shane Moss. Another comedian, and this one's more science focused, and where he gets like professors or people who are in their special in their fields, and they talk about whatever subjects they're on. I really like that. I like hearing a comedian and like a professional academic person talking to each other. It's really fun. American Life, it just tells a bunch of interesting stories. This is where the magic happens. This one, I kind of listen to it the same way I listen to Sleep With Me. Another kind of paranormal. It's more woo-woo-ish, but I don't know. Something about the woo-woo is entertaining to me, and I just love listening to it. Next one is by Mark Zuckerberg from Facebook. He has his own podcast. I don't think a lot of people know that, but he just kind of talks about tech and society. It's right there in the picture. I haven't actually got a chance to really listen to it very much. So I need to start listening to that one too. The next one is Nintendo Power Podcast. This is actually Nintendo's official podcast, and from Nintendo, and that one's great to listen to too for keeping up on all things Nintendo. Next one, Serial, another kind of story-based podcast, and the rest of these I don't really listen to more, and that's Bernie Sanders' podcast. I think everyone knows about Senator Bernie Sanders. Another one is a podcast from ASMR. I'm not even going to pronounce that, but and Hillary had a podcast. I don't think not a lot of people know about that while she was running. But yeah, these right here, I don't listen to them anymore. They don't even upload anymore. But yeah, but those are kind of basically the podcasts I listen to that kind of inspired me to do this. So, well, I'm ending the podcast now. This episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. It's been fun and cringy for me at the same time. I hope it's fun and cringy to you guys too. And I don't really know how to sign off, but I'm gonna have my friend sign me off. So before I sign off though, happy birthday, JR. Stay awesome. Alright, I'm gonna have my friend Aaron sign me off. Until next time.
Hey, yo ma, this is Aaron Myrovich, bro. Aaron Myrovich, and we're finishing checking this shit off, dude. From my bro Beto. See you next time.